Welcome to Shopped and Skewed. I'll be your host from here on out. Hopefully I don't get fired. So I'm Terrence. I'll let my homie here introduce himself.
I am Simon or Simao. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, so welcome to the podcast. Glad to have you here. And in case it's just us, it's probably I saw this there's this podcast I used to listen to. At the Diary of the CEO, something like that. So this nigga was always saying that it's probably just me talking to myself on the internet. But in case there's someone else listening to this, don't embarrass me and tell my parents. But yeah, so we're here. Finally
getting started. This is episode 1, and yeah, took a little while to get here, but yeah, we're here and we're ready. We're finally here.
Yeah, man. So let's kick it off with a brief description of what even is chopped and skewed, rather. Yeah. So I'll let him take that because he's kind of like the brains behind the name and just generally everything around the branding of that. So yeah.
Yeah, I think the name comes from if you recall back in the day, T-Pain made a song. I think it was called Chopped and
Screwed. Yeah.
I think it's actually a subgenre of hip hop. I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, from there, since this is gonna be hosted by 2 designers, so you know how when you're talking about Photoshop, and what people shorten it to shopped. It's been shopped. I mean, you use Photoshop on it. So from the chopped, we just changed it to shopped, and the skewed is pretty much bending something from straight and narrow to to something a
little bit crooked.
A little crooked, yeah. So if you have views that are they're not really straight, they're not all right in the head.
You're welcome.
This is the spot.
This is where you're supposed to be. Yeah, man.
Yeah, so we're here, man. Hey, man, speaking of design, I wasn't even sure I was gonna make it today.
What happened?
Hey, bro, I've been working.
Oh, I saw you post that. Hey, bro, I haven't slept. Nigga, what's going on, bro?
I had some gig that I was supposed to. It's a painting. Yeah, I was making a painting for these guys.
Yeah.
So I was late. I think can't blame anyone else.
It's all you. I know your style, bro.
I was late, bro, because inspiration was not coming. It was not working. So I had to go all-nighters.
Sheesh.
2 days in a row, bro.
Sheesh.
I slept like in 48 hours. I had like 6 hours
total
of sleep.
Damn, man. Been there, but nah, it's not healthy, bro.
It is not.
But did you manage?
I did manage, but here's the kicker.
Yeah.
Sent it through.
Yeah.
They were like, nah.
This ain't it, homie.
This ain't it. So I was like, all this time, bro, all these sacrifices. They're like, no, we don't like it at all. We should go with a whole different direction. It would be cool if they made changes.
Yeah, but it wasn't even changes.
Not even changes, bro. So we had to. They were telling me a whole new concept.
Yeah.
I just zoned out. Like, let me get my sleep.
I know the type. I know the type.
Yeah, what you been up to?
Well, that happens a lot. Actually, I had this client. We've been working together for like, I think 3 years. And when they were starting, it was just like the dude, the owner, the CEO, and another person who was doing like finances and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Now they've grown to like billions in like revenue and like so like it's a proper big company now. So there's obviously a bigger team now too, but the most of the skeleton and the foundations of the company's branding, it was done by me and the the CEO. So we had an agreement. He has taste, and like this is what he wants. Yeah. So every once in a while he hires some new like marketing guys and stuff like that. So it's usually the type of thing where they come to and they're like, okay, let me revolutionize. Let me put my mark here. So it starts well. Like I understand the intention, but it's kind of like a brand that we've like tried to make it as simple as possible because he likes simple. So we tried to make the branding as simple as possible, which I think to their eyes is like, this looks basic. So recently, they gave me like commissions to do like a couple of artworks. So I worked on those, did like 3 options. I usually give them 3 options, just like, especially because this were like holiday for Youth Day. There was Youth Day yesterday, so like they just wanted like some holiday creatives. So I did 3 options, and they were like, nah, bruh, this ain't it, G. Cause I knew what they were trying to get to. So like I didn't go with the original direction we have with the CEO. I tried to like take a different route that I thought they would appreciate. So I did that. The feedback from the one person that I've been working with for the past I don't know how many, like the past 3 months, the feedback was positive from him. But then now there's another person that's come in, and she was like, nah, B, this ain't it. You need to refer to this, you need to do da. So I was like, okay, cool. So like I made changes, sent through more options.
Hey, bro, you're generous. Bro, even from 3 options.
From 3, bro. So I sent in 2. I sent in 2 more, and this new person now was like, yeah, that's more like it. That's more like the da. Cool. They then sent it to the OG, to the CEO. And the CEO was like, what is this? Nah, what is this? Like, can we go back to the way we used to do it? So he hit me up and it was like, why are we changing things up? And I was like, I understand, you understand, but I think maybe you have to communicate it to the other guys as well that, okay, this is my taste, this is how I like my stuff. It's not like we're doing this because we're basic or we can't do the other things you see on the interwebs. It's just based on what I like and what I'm trying to communicate. So yeah, that's mostly, but I just found it funny that it's like marketing people tend to like,
they have their own,
they have their own ideas and own taste. So yeah, pretty much that was me last week because we worked on changes back and forth for like most of the week. But yeah,
but it's weird. It's weird for like marketing people. I always feel like marketing people just a little bit out of the loop.
Yeah,
on trends and whatnot.
Yeah,
which is sad because they're the ones who are supposed to be pushing the whole thing.
What kind of content do you think marketers consume?
Malawian marketers.
Yeah.
I don't think they consume any at all, bro. I don't think. Hey, no shots fired. But I don't think
shots fired.
I don't think. I let them loose then. Guns blazing. If you're a marketing person listening to this or watching, hey man, get on your Instagrams, your TikToks.
Yeah.
I was impressed the other day at work.
Yeah.
Okay. This guy he's a new guy we've been working with now.
Yeah.
We were talking about rebrands and whatnot, right?
Yeah.
So we're talking. I was like, I saw this thing on Behance. I was like, hold on. Say that again. Like, I saw this thing on Behance. Like, you actually go on Behance.
That must have been amazing, bro. That must have been amazing to hear.
Bro, that was great. I was so proud. Because Behance, for anyone who doesn't know, is pretty much it's what? Facebook for designers.
Yeah, pretty much.
You find all kinds of graphic design stuff on there.
Yeah.
So it was a surprise seeing someone who's a marketing person say they were doing the research on Behance.
Yeah,
bro,
that's rare, bro.
Nah. Shout out to the guy. If you're listening to this, you know who you are.
Nah, that's amazing. Yeah. Which is why I get offended low key when a marketing person is giving me feedback. Well, I work with marketing people, so marketing people, I appreciate the feedback, but there's some feedback that I'm like, okay, now you're stepping out of your job and your role as a marketer, and you're kind of correcting me on basic design work, design fundamentals, design principles. There's a reason I'm doing this, and I do my research, and I can't run from my research. Right? My research is like I open up Instagram and I am deep within design research. It's the content I'm constantly consuming content about design, so it's like I don't stop. But when was the last time you were on TikTok? You were talking to the marketer. You were on TikTok and you were looking at design stuff. You weren't. No. Maybe you look at marketing content. Maybe there's like marketing channels.
Maybe. We wouldn't know.
Wouldn't know. Probably there is. I consume a lot of marketing content too. But maybe you look at different marketing content. Cool. So if that's the case, that's fine. But don't then come at me about the design stuff that you do not follow at all by choice.
And our feeds it's taken years to curate the kind of work that you want to see on your feed.
Exactly. So I'm like, dog, let's not get in each other's ways. I understand it's work. I understand you're trained, and I respect marketers. I'm not saying this is not an anti-marketing podcast. Nah, I feel like we're all in the same kind of boat here.
Yeah.
But I just feel like a lot of times, especially here, we miss it because marketers want to work with designers, but they don't want to understand how designers work. On the flip side, us as designers, we spend a lot of time trying to understand how marketers
think.
How marketers think, and that in itself, if it was to happen both ways, I feel like it would be like very pleasant to work together with marketers.
One-sided affair, my G. One-sided.
One-sided affair. One-sided affair. Yeah, man. But yeah,
no, but like it was better when you were background. We used to work in the same agency. At some point, homeboy over here decided to dip, left me. But it's all good. It's all good. Now I have no one to bounce ideas off of. Yeah. But then back then it was great because like we're in the same office.
Yeah.
When the marketing guy comes through, saying stuff that's not making sense.
Like, nah, bro. And like people got to the point where they hated it. It was like, why are you always defending each other?
We're in the same.
You've come to a side of the pond here.
We know what we're talking about.
Yeah, so we should know better. As long as we're in this room, we know better than you.
So remember how they used to get around that when they know they have like a very shitty brief.
Yeah.
They just call you like, bro, just
to the side.
Come through. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Let me talk to you.
Let me talk to you in the boardroom,
and
bro.
then you know this
about
nigga.
To be a shitty brief,
this nigga about to tell me something.
Or they'll just come through and like whisper the feedback. Like if it's shitty feedback, it's they just come in and like, okay, you need to change that. So that no one else hears. Like, nah, bro.
And then like would still try to eavesdrop. And then you hear something that doesn't make sense, and the entire studio erupts. Like, come on, man.
Nah. But yeah, it's once we find that balance, I feel like once we find that balance where marketers take an active role in wanting to like know design, as you're saying, if someone is doing research on Behance, they're most likely gonna be in line with current industry trends.
True.
Other than just fundamentals maybe of design that you learned, or maybe just another thing that irked me in a recent conversation. Someone was talking about how maybe in your work you should reference and your research should be done around other Malawian companies. I was like, yo, first of all, bro. First of all, like it's like what are the other Malawian competitors? I'm like, dude,
is that really what we want to do?
That's not what we want to do. That's not what we're trying to do here, bro. Like,
my nigga, even Malawians don't want to be Malawians. Bro, what are you saying?
At this point, nobody wants to be Malawian. So don't try to drive me towards the Malawian thing. I will not research Malawian trends because 99% of the times, maybe 90, let's say 95. There's some companies that are actually doing good, but most of the times it's like bruh. I mean, come on. And I understand sometimes it's not even just a matter of designer, because the designers, I know good designers have come up with like terrible work just because of what client wanted. Yeah. So it doesn't really get to it. But if we're researching, I don't think Malawi is at a point where it can be a benchmark of anything design.
Definitely not. Definitely not.
We still have a long way to go.
Yeah. Even speaking of the music industry here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk on the side of like the artworks, pretty much.
Yeah.
I follow a lot of Zambian graphic designers.
Yeah.
And bro, their graphic design is so good. Like it's ages.
Yeah.
Ahead of us. And I don't understand it. It's right here.
It's right here. Zambia is our neighbor,
bro. Neighbors. The music industry is better than ours. Even the graphic design. I would understand only if the industry the industry was better. Yeah. But on the graphic design part, I do not get it.
Yeah.
I do not get it. The artworks here, bro. Shout out my boy Spyro. He created a trend. I don't know how many years ago.
Bruh.
He created a trend, and everyone from that time has been following it till this day.
The same one.
Till this day.
The same one. It's the same blueprint, bro.
Nah, I gotta give Spyro his flowers.
Spyro deserves his flowers.
But you other designers need to come on, man.
Step it up a little.
Step it up.
Let's. And I remember there was a time when they felt like there was like proper competition when it comes to artworks. Like, you remember that? That was like a while back. Like, I think just as Spyro was coming up, like the artworks, like it was something to look forward to. Yeah, when
Joyner compiles that.
When Joyner I used to love that because it was like someone has done my work for me. Like someone has curated artworks. He would post like a top 10, and like each song had an artwork attached to it. So I could like proper spot. Okay, the current trend for artworks is
this one.
And then there was like, it felt like there was competition because there was Spyro in it. There was a bunch of other guys, designers coming in, and you could tell, okay, Spyro is dominating, and even the style is, the design language is kind of similar. But I think now it's gotten to a point where I won't mention names, but big artists realized. I think it started with. This is my take, yeah? Okay. It started with Kanye.
Let's get it.
It started with Kanye West doing that thing where he doesn't even give a shit about the artwork anymore.
The album art, yeah.
The album art. But the difference here is Kanye West would pay Virgil like thousands to come up with that weird looking artwork.
Yeah, he'll drop bands on that.
What Malawian artists decided to do, they're like, bruh, this stuff I think I can pay like my cousin 2K to come up with something that looks simple. That looks like what Kanye West and Virgil have been doing. So that kind of ruined everything. And I saw like a proper shift from like, because the biggest artists, it's a thing. I'm pretty sure even like Spyro would agree. The biggest artists don't want to pay for artworks.
Oh yeah,
because they feel like they're giving you a platform of sorts. So
they're doing you a favor.
They're doing you a favor by So I've noticed that the big artists don't want to pay much for artworks. It's usually the artists that are like coming up that want to make a mark with like the works. So I feel like if it's not coming from, if a big artist does not want to invest much in artworks, then what's the other guy to do? What's the little guy to do? So it's created this weird atmosphere in like the.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What is the man? Is the join out to thing still happening? I haven't seen it in a while.
Yeah, it's still there. Made on Monday, there.
I don't see the compilation of artworks and stuff.
I'm not sure if he still does that. I think it does though. I don't know how like content nowadays is like set up. Right. I think we used to spend maybe too much time on the interwebs back then. But
on Facebook,
yeah, Facebook. But it still has the following. It still has but only that I think the problem that has happened recently is that most artists want to launch with a video. So
or maybe people aren't listening to the radio. Is it?
Well, even
how do you even consume radio content right now?
I don't even know how, bro.
Did you see?
Even if you told me, I think maybe I'll listen to like the radio in my car.
Yeah.
But like Made on Monday is at 9 p.m. on a Monday, bro. Like I'm not in my car at that point.
Yeah.
I don't have the radio on my phone.
That's the thing. Did you see that TikTok where this guy was talking about? I was like, 10 tips that show that you're struggling.
Yeah. Oh, if your phone has radio. I saw that shit. I was like, bruh, that's so uncalled.
Like, why? Why are you coming for us?
But it's facts, bro. It's facts. Like most phones, even it's not just like an iPhone or Android. It's like most phones don't have the radio thing anymore. It's irrelevant. It's irrelevant at this point because if most of the times if you want to listen to like current affairs, if you want to listen to like people's opinions, you're listening to podcasts, bro. Like you know,
you're here right now.
You're here right now. You're not on the radio, bro. So yeah, that's been it. Like I haven't really noticed anyone talking about radio much, so I feel like Joy Nato could have maybe should find a way to like digitize it, or I don't know what's up with the rights and stuff, but maybe you could do a podcast.
Maybe he can.
To the Joy Nato podcast would actually be fire, bro.
That would actually be fire, yeah, because it does interviews and whatnot.
So and part of the reason why a lot of people like would listen to the show is because he would always have like a guest on. So
yeah, it's pretty much a podcast.
Bruh, he has the everything already, bruh. If he was just like
pitch it to the man. Contact with him.
Yeah, I can pitch it to the dude. I can pitch it to the dude, bruh. Like podcast. Let's have a podcast. But maybe the issue would be I don't know what kind of rights they have or what kind of agreements he has with the station. So maybe that might be. But he could just make it something else, bruh. You could just make it a different name. I don't think there's anything that stops you as a radio presenter from having a podcast. I don't even think in the laws like they even consider that. But yeah, maybe there's a
most likely. But then even pitching into the radio station itself is the digital era, bro.
Yeah, it is. It is.
If people are not consuming the radio, okay, let's say the demographics or what?
Yeah.
Old people and people who don't have smartphones listen to the radio.
Yeah.
So the youth, I guess, the same content they will go consume it on Spotify or whatever.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. So all I'm saying is, I would watch 1 hour I would watch a 1 hour Made on Monday podcast every Monday. I would
watch if Black Nina was on there. If it was freestyling on there. My favorite artist in Malawi. Yeah. You heard it here first.
Black
Nina.
Yep.
Ah, man. Yeah, I ain't even trolling. This is facts. I've been a fan. When I meet him, I'm gonna get an autograph for sure.
Definitely. But yeah, speaking of broadcast, it's not even speaking of, but I'm just trying to bring this one in.
Okay.
Bruh, DSTV.
Ish. Yeah. Yeah. DSTV has been DSTV nabbed.
Yeah, DSTV nabbed, bruh. That's the headline, bruh. That is the headline. So yeah, for context, Macra. Okay, so DSTV initially says, okay, guys, we need to hike up the prices. You know how things are in the country. We need to bring up these prices because everything globally, we have things are changing, the prices of things are changing, so we need to increase the rates a little bit. Then Macra says, Macra is a regulatory thingy for here, communications regulator. Macra says, nah, bruh, you're not.
To hell with that.
You're not bringing up the prices. To hell with that, bruh. Goes to court and everything to stop them from increasing the prices. So these dudes are like, chief, if you're gonna go to court and like threaten to like get us arrested and shit, then we're dipping. We're out of here.
What's all this?
What's all this? We're not even making money from you guys.
So we're doing you a favor.
For real, it's a favor, bro. Look at your current scenario. We're doing you a favor by giving you this entertainment.
We're just trying to distract you from your problems with a little TV,
bro. A little TV. So you're gonna do this to us? You're gonna threaten our CEO? Nah, bro. We're out.
We're out.
So the niggas put it out there. They're like, okay, we're dipping. So everyone like went crazy. It's like, oh my God, what's gonna happen? How are we even gonna watch football? Blah blah blah. And the craziest thing is they did this
right before
the start of the Premier League. Bruh. Like that's
it's calculated, bro.
That's calculated. So yeah,
and they know their only seller is football right now.
They do.
Dads in the house are only paying it for, cause like whenever you sit down and try to watch anything on DSTV, bro, it's just bad. You know what? If I turn on action, the one Mnet action,
one of those.
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna find Credit to the Grave right now. You remember that movie? Yeah?
Credit, so that it was Credit to the grave. Yeah, I remember.
Like, what is it to? What is part one?
Definitely. So I remember some guy was talking about the same thing, talking about like because DSTV was a monopoly and all that. Back then, they used to be able to play Anaconda every Saturday. Right? Anaconda would have to watch Anaconda every Saturday because there was no one disputing it. And at the end of the day, he put it in this way that okay, DSTV had full control. Yeah, and this is sentiments not just from Malawi, because okay, this probably has blown up here because it's the first one to lose the DSTV thing, but every other country is experiencing the same thing where people don't pay for DSTV anymore, bruh.
Yeah.
So DSTV, in like kind of covering their own asses, are having to like hike up the prices to like make, I guess, to like break even.
Break even, yeah.
But yeah, it's happening everywhere. So yeah, so DSTV.
Yeah, did you see that the on Twitter? The other countries are actually praising us, bro. They're like,
nah, that's one way to show them. That's
what's up. Show him. Stick it to the man. Hey, Malawians are so brave,
bruh.
And then the guys from here, from Malawi, they're like, hey, guys, should we tell them? Like, no,
they don't know. Don't tell them anything. Let them think.
Let them think we're brave.
Let them think we're standing high.
Oh,
we're like, bruh. But the problem with us is our internet is expensive, so DSTV will leave. Yeah, okay, cool, good riddance, bye.
We can't do the streaming. Like.
But what everyone else from SA, even though people that are praising us, is like, you guys don't even need DSTV anymore when you watch Netflix.
Nah,
maybe, but okay. Now, for me personally, I feel like the biggest thing is still the football thing.
Yeah,
which I don't know. I wish Netflix had like Netflix Sports. Imagine how good that would be, bro, with their compression and stuff. But I don't know. I don't know how good they are with the live thing. But yeah, if Netflix were to come up with a sport package that you can pay separately, I feel like that would
actually work. But for now, we have Showmax, Boston.
Yeah, but you can pay Showmax to watch Israel.
Yeah, they have Premier League coverage now.
Full.
I'm not sure,
bro.
Speaking of the Premier League, and design, have you seen the new interface? Should we call it?
Yeah, for this season
they've changed it. Yeah, they've changed it. And
okay, I saw a screenshot, but I thought, okay, this nigga is just watching from like some weird ass channel. That's like the official one,
bro.
Oh, for real?
It's official and it's hideous, bro. Nah, man. Nah, the studio that did I don't. Maybe I don't understand it. Yes,
for real. I saw a screenshot because I was scrolling through Twitter and like I think yesterday I wasn't at home, so I was like trying to check like what's happening on Twitter, and I saw the interface, and I was like, okay, maybe this is probably whoever is showing this match that has this interface, because it looked. I don't know if it's old school or like it's what they're trying to.
I don't get it, man. The numbers were so big.
Yeah, the numbers are huge, bro.
They're huge.
Bro, I could tell the exact score from like just seeing a screenshot on the phone, bro.
Bro, it's supposed to be small enough for you to actually take a seat and watch the match, so you can actually just see what's going on. But then it's so big, bro, and they've incorporated gradients onto the scoreline thing.
Yeah.
It wasn't there before.
On the actual scoreline thing.
Yeah. And they have.
Weren't we kind of moving away from that though?
From the gradients.
From the gradients and stuff like that.
I think we're going flat now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
We're going flat. Only text is taking gradients and whatnot. Like
the way Apple does it. Exactly.
And they've done the whole rounded corners thing, bro. Man.
Yeah.
The elements are fine. But the way they've combined them is
I should check it. I didn't actually see it because I saw, as I said, I saw that and I was like, maybe this is just like one of those channels from like Malaysia or something like that has their own interface.
The shady ones.
Yeah, the shady ones. But yeah,
it's official. It's official.
Yo.
No, but and in contrast, La Liga actually has rebranded.
I saw the La Liga rebrand.
You saw it on Twitter.
I saw the no. I didn't see like the full rebrand, but I saw I think just the logo.
Oh, for real?
Because the mark is like this. It's like an L and then
like two L's.
Two L's.
Look like
that looked like it. Yeah, I saw that. I was like, oh, okay. They're actually doing this.
I saw it on Twitter because I follow the agency.
Yeah,
that did that. Well, they came up with a whole font. Came up with man, it looks sweet. Looks sweet. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not sure what Premier League is trying to do here.
Going backwards, maybe. Going backwards. Because I was okay with the way it was.
It was fine.
To be fair, I feel like we hadn't had that one for long enough for them to like have to like change it.
Yeah,
because that changed when we moved from like the Barclays thing
to just Premier League.
And when was that, bro?
Hey, that's a long time ago.
It's a long time now.
That's as long as you guys won the league.
Anywho, moving on, bro. Moving on, bro. So yeah, basically, I don't have to stand this torture anymore because we have no more DSTV. We won't have to watch football anymore for the foreseeable future. And just to add, Macra said that. They clapped back when DSTV said that, okay, we're leaving. Macra was like, oh, you're leaving. Bye. Like, all the best in your future endeavors.
But before that.
Before you do, make sure you run us our check. Make sure the bands that you use will not have any of your broadcasts. Make sure you do not broadcast after the date that you've set.
Oh, wow.
Make sure you pay back everyone who paid for more months than the time you're closing. Make sure, they gave him like a long list of requirements. That I'm like, now they're just like, nah.
It's a petty off now.
It's
a petty off. I can see it. And I think the guys from DSTV.
Yeah.
Their point was with like from the injunction,
they're
like, okay, you gave us the injunction, but you're saying if we actually don't comply, there's a risk of getting arrested and stuff. Like, you know what, we're just gonna leave. You're here threatening to arrest,
threatening people with arrest, bro. This is, I just find it funny that the way we are as a country, one of our biggest disadvantages is that the outside world rarely wants to invest here. So now the few people that are investing, we're threatening.
Well, like,
honestly, that's crazy, bro.
But to arrest you with this,
if you don't do this, we'll arrest you, bro.
Don't be out here playing this, Malawi.
Who do you think want to come and invest here again? Nobody, bro. But yeah, so. That's it. But anyway, Premier League is back. He's a Liverpool fan. I'm a United fan.
Predictions for the
Premier League.
For the Premier League, yeah. Since we're already here now.
Okay, since we're here.
Who do you think is gonna take it this year?
City, bro.
City? Again?
Yep.
Okay.
City, bro.
All right. Give me your top 4.
Top 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll come back to this. We'll come back to this.
Okay. This is my top 4. For some reason, all the United fans out here will hate me, but I don't think United is in the place yet to like make it back.
If not gonna crack top 4.
Top 4? I doubt it, bro.
Shush.
I doubt it because I see Liverpool for some reason. Anyway, we'll see how the game today ends. But I see Liverpool in the top 3. I see Arsenal in the top 3.
Lay it down, my G. One by one. Number 1, City. We found City.
Number 1, City. Number 2, Arsenal. Number 3, Liverpool.
4 is a tough one. 4 is a tough one.
4 is a tough one. Because I'm not sure Newcastle is like just gonna like sit down also because
I'm gonna go.
So yeah, four for me would have to be okay. 4 United in 4.
You just say you're not gonna crack top
4,
bro.
Bro. We are. I changed my mind. So we'll edit out the other stuff.
I think for me, I think number 1 this year. I don't think City are gonna take it, bro.
Oh, for real?
I don't think City are gonna take it.
Yeah.
They're in a bit of I think they're getting complacent.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm thinking number 1 is gonna be who's gonna take it though? I'm gonna give it to Arsenal.
Arsenal.
Yeah. Number 2 Liverpool. 3 City. 4
is a hard
4 Chelsea.
4 Chelsea.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Fair enough.
Chelsea is a wild card. I'm just gonna put it there.
Chelsea is definitely a wild card. Chelsea either would do something
great, or
they would fall to the ground completely flat, bruh.
Chelsea, this is how crazy Chelsea's season might be. They might actually be top 3 or be relegated.
Yep,
that's just how wild.
That's Chelsea. That's Chelsea for you, bro. But yeah, we'll keep those. We'll have to like write them down somewhere and we'll make sure we come back to them.
Yeah.
Whoever gets it right or closest. Whoever closest.
50K, bro.
50K a piece.
Yeah.
50K a piece. You heard it here first. Sheesh.
In what? In bruh. In August next year.
That's August next year.
Okay, no, it ends in May.
Based on our economy, it'll probably be worth like
10K now.
10K.
We don't know what's
we don't know what's about to happen, bro. But yeah, man.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Now it's good that we finally started it.
Yeah, bro. Make sure we just make sure you watch. You're watching us on YouTube. You're listening to like. Oh, by the way, did I ask you this already? Do you usually watch podcasts or listen?
I listen.
You listen.
I'm a listener.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm a listener. You watch?
Okay, fair enough. There's some that I watch. There's some that I listen to. Real quick, let me give some shout outs to the podcasts that I actually watch and listen to. Number 1 is a tech MKBHD podcast, Waveform, that I listen to.
Yeah.
No, that one I watch because there's a lot of reference to actual things that they show. So I feel like that one I have to watch. Shits and Gigs I also watch sometimes. Sometimes I listen, depending on how it finds me. Chris Doe's The Future podcast I listen to mostly because he usually doesn't. He does videos, but some of the videos are in his pro thingy, so like you need to be subscribed and stuff like that. So I didn't subscribe. I'm sorry.
cheap nick.
Cheap ass nick. But yeah, so those 3. What's the other one I listen to? What's the other one? I don't remember.
Oh, I remember you mentioning.
Those. Anyway, but I think to be fair, if I can't remember it on top of my head, then I think I don't listen to it that much. Yeah, but those are the 3 podcasts that I like. I'm usually on, and there's also like the one I talked about, Diary of a CEO, that it's usually dependent on the episode, like how captivating the title is. Yeah. So I listen to some, I don't listen to some, but yeah, the ones that I listen to like on proper rotation, those 3.
Okay, no, that makes sense. I don't watch, bro. I don't think I've ever watched. Maybe if I actually just see them on TikTok. Yeah. Shits and Gigs. I see a lot of that. Yeah. Some of their clips.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I just listen. Nah, just watching. But you know.
So
let's see what you're gonna do.
What do you listen to then?
I listen to a lot of psychology stuff.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah. So there's Jordan Peterson. There's this guy Scott Hoffman. Yeah. The psychology podcast.
So basically, white people.
White people stuff.
Yeah.
White people stuff. I listen to white people music. I listen to white people stuff. Everything, bro. Everything. I might just have to.
Maybe you should relocate, bro.
Dip myself in lime one of these days.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, but besides that, I think there's peer-to-peer by these guys on YouTube.
You told me about that.
Yeah. I don't know if Abba and Preach have a podcast. They have a sit-down channel, but I'm not sure if... I think I should try and listen.
They have a sit-down channel?
Yeah. They have a different...
Because it's literally sitting down, because the rest of the time they're standing up.
Yeah, they're always standing. And then this one is more chilled. Their content is more chilled.
Yeah.
And it's conversations. They don't just react to stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's about it. And rain sounds. Rain, nature sounds.
Yeah.
Because your boy has trouble sleeping and whatnot.
Yeah, okay, man.
Yeah, man.
So
that's about it.
That's about it for the day. Make sure you subscribe. This is, if you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe. If you're listening on like Apple or Spotify, add us to your favorites. Get notified when we put out a new episode.
Yeah.
Auto download if you want
shout
to.
Shout out
if you want to. Yeah, but if you're listening, either way, shout out.
Follow the socials as well.
Yeah.
On Instagram, Twitter, and what else?
Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and I'm pretty sure we have a shorts channel as well, YouTube Shorts. So maybe some of we'll try and also break down the content into like bite-sized content, so you can like
have it on the go.
Have it on the go.
Yeah, you don't have to. You
little snack pack. Just look at this little snack pack. Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah, we'll put the handles in the whatever description this platform is on.
Yeah.
So yeah, you do that.
All right. Thank you for listening. Shout out. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
The next one.
Peace.
Peace.